Hi everyone, this is Jackie from Bronx Baubles, also known as Titi Gaudy. I am so excited to bring you a new installation of a few of my favorite things. Now, I have to say that I do have quite a bit of favorites. I'm always saying, I love this and I love that and this is my favorite and that's my favorite. The truth is, I do like pretty things. And so I think I'm gonna make this a monthly installation, bringing out a few of my favorite things. Without further ado, let's get started. For the first piece, I want to bring out this amazing necklace. This necklace is called a Spinach jade. The reason why it's called a Spinach jade is because the jade has the look of spinach, and I'm totally into spinach these days. I put it in my shakes, I put it in my salad, I put it in pasta, I put it in just about everything except my coffee. But this spinach jade is an Asian design, and it's quite a substantial piece of jade, and it also has a jade bead, spinach jade bead, that is etched with a billowing, either, I don't know if it's a cloud motif or if it's a dragon's breath motif. This jade, I see a dragon's face, and he looks like he's either in a cloud, like dream, or possibly it's the smoke coming out of his, and the fire coming out of his mouth. Either way, I just think it's great. There's also this metal, silver metal piece here. It's not marked, so I don't think it's sterling. And what I thought was really incredible are these silk threads. Now, I took the time to count these threads, and there's 72 silk threads going across this necklace. That's quite substantial. I just love it. I think it's just one of my favorite things. And I paired it with these cute, adorable spinach jade fish earrings. I have a lot of fish in my collection, as you guys will notice, but this is just a beautiful piece. It's one of my favorites. Recently, I purchased these amazing earrings, and you can hear it glittering. And what I love about these earrings is basically the color. This is a hot pink, like Scarparelli pink, I call it, color, with this gorgeous, gorgeous peridot green color. So you have the, and then also it has a little bit of a turquoise green as well. So there's like 3 different shades of colors on this. Now, I purchased this off of somebody in Poshmark, and it was a lot more money than I would pay at a thrift store, but I just thought they were very, very special. And I just love, love, love the colors and how it looks. And I'm really, really into Indian inspired jewelry as well as Indian inspired clothes. That's why I wore this outfit today, because I just love the colors, the saturation of different materials. You have the silver, you have the gold, you have the beads and crystals and all kinds of stones of all different various colors, and the filigree. I just think Indian ethnic clothing as well as jewelry is just super beautiful. I love it so much, and that's why I tend to buy a lot of it. I'll show you a picture of me wearing these recently on Valentine's Day. I wore these earrings, and they're just super cute. They're about 4 inches long, and I just think they're gorgeous. And you hear how they shimmer, shimmer? One of my favorite things now. And another one of my favorites is this Tibetan necklace. Now, this I bought also from Etsy, I believe. And it was a beautiful, beautiful piece. And I bought it because I was really inspired by my spirit icon, my style icon, Miss Iris Apfel. She wore a lot of these ethnic type of necklaces, and I have a lot of turquoise in my collection. And so I thought it would be such a super thing to have in my collection when I wear my turquoise, to layer it with a piece like this. And what I found fascinating about this piece is that a lot of turquoise is paired with silver. This turquoise is paired with a gold overlay over silver. And so it's not something that you usually find in turquoise, the gold and turquoise combination like this. And so I thought that was a plus. And then what I also love, these pieces here are sort of cut in such a way that it mimics the roundness of the necklace. Instead of it being squared off like these are like more, I guess you can call it articulated. And so I thought that was super cool. And I haven't worn this yet, and I had it for at least 2 years. So I'm really looking forward to wearing this summer, either by itself or layered with a lot of turquoise. This is one of my favorite pieces. Another one of my favorite pieces is this very simple sencillo necklace. And what I love about this necklace is Prince Buddha. Now, I purchased these two pieces separately and I married them together because I just thought that the coral on the Prince Buddha goes well with the coral that's on this necklace. And this necklace was such a simple necklace. And it had this dangling binding. And one day I just decided to put it on, this Prince Buddha on this necklace and marry these two pieces. So this is a piece that I pretty much made by putting two pieces together. I just think it's so adorable. These are antique Tibetan Buddha Prince pieces, and the coral is carved as part of his body. Now, since we've been locked up in COVID, I took up to doing something to pass some of my time, and so I started to paint. And I started, I guess, late August. And so I didn't know I had a little bit of a talent for it. And I started to paint these beautiful girls. And here's a picture of one of the girls that I painted recently. And I started to give them out as gifts to my friends. And my friends are starting to request it. And so I have a friend who loves Prince Buddha. And so I decided to try my hand at painting Prince Buddha. Now, it's not the greatest painting, but it comes from my heart. It's you know, I've only been painting for a couple of months. And so here's a picture of Prince Buddha. He collects crowns. And so the crown that's on Buddha, I kind of focus more on the crowns. And so well, tell me what you think about Prince Buddha. I hope you like him. I just love this Prince Buddha. And along the lines of this Prince Buddha, it was on the same day that I got that, which I also purchased at the thrift store, I purchased this Prince Buddha. And he is made with turquoise. So if you see the baby Buddha is made from coral, he's made from turquoise, and he came with his own chain. And just look how cute that is. I just think he's adorable. Prince Buddha is sitting cross-legged, and he's wearing his fabulous crown. Now, I believe these are antique Tibetan Prince Buddhas or from Nepalese. I'm not sure, I have to do my research. So imagine, if you will, wearing this necklace layered with this. That might make a nice piece. I also recently purchased this necklace, and it's not marked, but it has this unique design, and it's this cobalt blue necklace, and it has these caged glass caps that kind of go over the glass beads. And what I loved about this piece so much is the way the cobalt blue almost glows. It almost has like a quartz effect, that when the light shines on it, it makes your neck glow. And I just think that it's super beautiful. And I can see myself wearing this with a really dark jean shirt, or a white t-shirt, or a white button-down shirt, or even a beautiful flowy summer dress in blue or white. I think it's just super beautiful. And if I had to say when this was made, I might say anywhere between the 30s and the 50s. I think this is an old vintage piece. It's not marked anywhere, but it's super beautiful. Another one of my recent finds is this great wristlet, I think they call this. And I love the simplicity of this design. And I actually bought this on Poshmark, and I got it this week, and now it's quickly becoming one of my favorite things. And the reason why I love it is because this doesn't go over your wrist. This goes almost through your knuckles like this. And there's something about, it's like a handle, and there's something about it that I really, really enjoy wearing. I wore this recently, and I felt like it gave me a sense of security for some reason, and I don't know why, but I just think it's a fabulous piece. And it's made by Bijou, which is Bijous, and I think it's just one of those simple but goody pieces that makes you look like a badass. It makes you look like a hard rocker. And there are days that I want to be a little badassish, you know. It almost has that, you know, if you mess with me, you know, I'll give you one of these. It's just a cool piece. And the simplicity of it is just right on for me. So one of my favorite things is this cufflinks. Now, I featured this in a recent video. I can't remember which video I put it in, but I just love this piece because it reminds me of my dad. The reason why I love it is because it says, "I will always be your little girl. I love you forever, Dad." And you know, cufflinks are always associated with men, not necessarily with women. And so to have these cufflinks that are clearly made for a woman is really, really special. But when it says, "I love you forever, Dad," I mean, what little girl doesn't want to be loved by her daddy? So this is really, really special to me. And I recently did a video called Jewelry for Dandies, and it's jewelry for men who is not afraid to wear jewelry, because jewelry is known for women. Women are the ones that typically wear jewelry, but actually jewelry was worn mostly by men in medieval time. Most men wore it because they wanted to show their opulence and their wealth. And so it was men that really took on to the jewelry, and then later the women are the ones that wore it. And so this is such a nice piece that is a typical guy sort of piece that now women are wearing. And I recently purchased this book, and it's called Precious Cufflinks from Pablo Picasso to James Bond. And this is this book has so many beautiful pictures of cufflinks, and I'm gonna put the link to this book on my description box so that if you're interested in collecting cufflinks or knowing a little bit more about it, this is your book to get. So last but not least, on a few of my favorite things is this gorgeous ring. I purchased this about a year or two ago at the thrift store, and it's designer signed, it's sterling. It's called C-I-N-I, Cini. I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly, but look at the way that it's designed on the inside. The inside is just as beautiful as the outside. And if you wore just the inside out, it would be a stunning piece in and of itself. But the reason why I purchased this piece is because you have a man playing the conga. And so I just thought that was very reminiscent of my culture, where we have this form of dance and music called bomba y plena, where it came from our African ancestors who were slaved in Puerto Rico. And the interesting thing about the bomba and plena is that it's a woman-dominated dance, and the woman is the one that's in control of the dance. And she goes onto the dance floor and she tells the drummer what she wants him to play. So it's not led by music and then you dance to the music. It's actually the musicians, the drummers who have the congas and the plenas, they drum to the rhythm of the dancer. how she moves her feet, how she moves her shoulders, how she moves her dress, how she moves her side, how fast she steps and how slow she steps. They follow the dancer. And it's female dominated, although men dance it too. It is a female dominated dance. And so it reminded me of my culture. And it reminded me of a very important part of my culture, which is music and dance and our ancestors. And so I purchased this ring because of that. So, you know, when you're out there looking for jewelry, always look for jewelry that gives you that inspiration, you know, as this ring does for me. Because when you wear it, it becomes a special piece. And that is why this piece is one of my favorite things. Last but not least is this gorgeous, gorgeous cherry amber necklace. And this necklace I've had for a good 20 years. I've had this for a very, very long time. I was looking for a cherry amber piece of necklace, but they're extremely expensive. A piece like this can run you well into the 200s, or, you know, I can't tell you how much they cost these days, but they're definitely quite expensive. It is made with real amber that's refined, and these were extremely popular in the Victorian era. And that cherry color is what makes it desirable. It's kind of has a feel of garnet, but if you look at these at, let's say, a yard sale or a flea market or a thrift store, which I have never found them in any of those venues. I've had to go. I think I bought this from eBay a long time ago. It doesn't have the feel of glass. It has more of a feel of plastic. However, when you touch it, it's extremely lightweight. You'll be surprised at how lightweight this is. It looks heavier. Fortunate to purchase it with the earrings. Now, if you look inside the middle of this necklace, it's not made with a cord or silk or nylon. It's not made with plastic. In the middle of every single one of these beads is a gold cord. So it's definitely a quality piece. And I've worn this many times, and it's one of my favorite things. I love the color. I love that it's amber. I love that it's Victorian, and it's just a beautiful thing. So look out for some cherry amber out there. If you see it, you better grab it real quick, because these things don't come around quite often, and they're getting rarer and rarer and harder to find. In fact, I'm looking for a matching cherry amber bracelet to go with this set, because as you guys know, I suffer from an affliction called complete set syndrome, CSS. And that means that when I buy a piece, if I'm missing the earrings or the bracelet or the ring or the necklace, whatever piece I'm missing, I have to go seek it out. And to me, I have to, part of the hunt and part of the chase is completing the set. And then I'm happy. I hope that you enjoy a few of my favorite things. And I have to say that my subscribership is growing pretty fast. It's not a lot of people, but it's a lot for me. I so appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my videos, to comments. I'm getting some really juicy comments, really good ones. You guys are keeping me on my toes. I love it, love it, love it. And I'm so happy to have people like you subscribe to my video and interested in what I have to say. So I'm gonna keep doing these videos, and I hope that you keep watching and forward me on to your friends. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit like, the notification button, and don't forget to subscribe. I so appreciate you, and I appreciate that you're going on this fabulous journey with me, and it's becoming quite a journey. I am so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Y con mucho amor. Ciao.